I had a harem of hot men.
Oh. And by harem, how many?
Oh, it was like, at one point, I was like, maybe 7.
7?
And I like describe it as like banana leaf wielding, grape feeding men.
That's wild. How did you juggle 7 people?
Well, I eventually started kicking each one out because they would prove to be like not even worthy of like being in my presence and in my world.
I'm dying. Did you like assign a day of the week? Like as a disorganized person, I cannot fathom having to keep up with 7 people. I am so excited to share that this episode is supported by Hinge. Why? Because it's the dating app that actually worked for me. It helped me find the nice man in my life. Putting yourself out there is one thing, but the scariest part of dating is just being honest. It's so nerve-wracking to actually say what you want and how you feel without playing games. Well, Hinge just released this amazing new audiobook called No Ordinary Love. It's all about real couples who took a risk and chose to be totally honest with each other in the early days of dating. With each of their stories written and read by an incredible contemporary author. Plus, the audiobook even features a foreword by Hunter Harris. I love that it highlights those brave, awkward, and clunky conversations that happen when you finally just say the thing out loud. Taking that emotional risk is terrifying, but it's how you actually find a real connection. If you need some inspiration to take a risk in your own dating life, you have to check it out. You can listen to the No Ordinary Love audiobook for free on Spotify. Baby, welcome to another episode of Why Won't You Date Me, a podcast where me, Nicole, Byer, was trying to figure out why I was so single, even though you could come on a chessboard and say, hey, it's a very small chess piece. My guest today, sometimes I get myself, is the visionary who shot my book. #VeryFat, #VeryBrave, the fat girl's guide to being #brave and not a dejected melancholy down in the dumps. Weeping fat girl in a bikini. Every time I read it out loud, I go, I did that. She's an amazing photographer who I recommend to people all the time when they're like, oh, I'm looking for a photographer. I'm like, you have to do it with her. She's shot comedians for Vogue, HBO, Comedy Central. We were a part of a skate gang during the pandemic, which is still happening, but we're just so lax about it. Nobody cares. But this is when we were inside. We were outside skating.
With masks.
With masks. Until the government said you could be outside without a mask, and then final time. I'm so excited she's here. It's Kim Newmoney. Bop, 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 bop. Kim, can I ask you, are you single, ready to mingle, taken with the bacon?
My bacon.
Or do you care not to share? Wow, I'm having fun.
Hey, yeah. I'm single and I'm afraid to mingle currently.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm actually, right now I'm kind of reassessing my dating style. So I have a history of being in relationships that are not what I want.
Okay.
Ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
So being in relationships with people who are like emotionally unavailable.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're just so driven. Like I go for driven people, so am I. But, you know, sometimes they don't want to settle down. Sometimes they don't want a family. Sometimes they want to be... I think on dating apps it's so funny when someone says they're a digital nomad. I'm just like, you're homeless.
Yeah.
What a nice way to say you're homosexual, you know?
Yeah, or you're so chaotic that you don't have anything to ground you. You're just in the ether.
Like just...
But also homeless.
Like, you know, their fun facts about themselves are like, I've been to 30 countries. And I'm like, got it. You're not going to stay here. You don't even have to read between the lines to know this person's avoidant.
Yes. My friend's mother said, men will tell you the truth. Like, if they lie to you one time, they're a liar. If they tell you, I'm not ready for a relationship, you will never make them ready for a relationship. And of course, there's like, caveats. And it's like, well, Brenda's like, I did it. He said he wasn't ready and I stuck around and, it was okay. And it's like, good for you, Brenda. But for like the rest of the population, like, men tell you the truth.
Absolutely. Yeah, my history with dating is I have always been serially monogamous.
Mm-hmm.
I was in like a 5-year, went straight into a 7-year.
Oh my God.
I was engaged at one point in the 7-year. And then we actually split because I wanted children. He did not.
They'll get ya.
They'll get ya. 2 years in, I was like, I want marriage. I want kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, it's a little soon to be asking, can you ask me a year from now?
See, he told you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And because a year from now is going to be a year from now is going to be a year from now is going to be, you're now 60 with no babies.
7 years.
7 years is a long time.
I did go into therapy because of this. And my therapist was like, Kim, maybe it isn't a yes. And I was like, bars, dog. I was like, damn. Ow.
Yeah.
Like, I have to take my own accountability. Like, I stayed.
That is, okay, so I read half of this book called Calling in the One. Never finished it. It's hard for me to finish a task. But one of the lessons in the book was, what are you allowing? So, like, what are you saying okay to that is fulfilling a thing that you don't want? And I was like, well, damn. And for me, it was like accepting poor treatment. I've let men treat me terribly. I've said this before on the podcast, but I've dated men who have openly not liked me. And I would shake it off and go, maybe if I say one more funny thing, they'll like me. And it's like, no, this man hates you.
Dating your greatest op, not a good idea.
No. And I kept doing it. I kept dating men who like didn't like that I was funny, that didn't like that I did comedy, that like I dated... Well, maybe I shouldn't bring it up. Whatever. I dated this guy and then knew his ex. And then she said something about him being really funny. And I was like, he's funny? And she was like, yeah, he's really funny. And I was like, oh, that's why when I say something funny, he like then tries to one-up me. And then I have to squint at him and go, wait, was that a joke? And then go, oh, I think he was joking. And then by the time I figured out it was a joke, it would be too late and I haven't laughed. Can I ask, what is the work that you're doing to work on your approach to dating?
Okay. This is actually, so I'm coming out of a period, it was like about a year of dating casually for the first time in my life. Because every person I would go on a date with, every person I like would spend time with, I would just be like, this has to go somewhere. This has to be marriage. This has to be kids. And at a certain point in my life, so this was like literally this last year, I had a harem of hot men.
Oh! And by harem, how many?
Oh, it was like, at one point, I was like maybe 7.
7?
And I like describe it as like, banana leaf wielding, grape feeding men.
Oh my God.
And like my friends would, first of all, they'd be like, Kim, what the fuck? Why aren't you sharing?
Why aren't you sharing? Sharing the harem? Imagine if Snow White shared the 7 dwarves. Because I'm convinced they was all fucking.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah. They were fucking and sucking for sure. Yeah.
So you had 7 men at one time. That's wild. That's wild. How did you juggle 7 people?
Well, I eventually started kicking each one out because they would prove to be like not even worthy of like being in my presence and in my world.
I'm dying. Did you like assign a day of the week? Like as a disorganized person, I cannot fathom having to keep up with 7 people.
I mean, okay, so casual, right? So it's like,
yeah,
they came in saying like, I want just casual. And I was like, okay, bet. One of them was like, he was competing in the world's triathlon, like in Spain or something. And
so he had a body.
Yet they all have bodies. Like they range from like 6'2" to 6'8".
Oh my God.
Like, okay, the other thing my friends say is like, what the fuck? You were building like a basketball team.
Yeah, truly. You do have a basketball team. You only needed 5.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, you had alternates.
Some of them were benched. Yeah, I would bench them.
I'm blown 6'2" to 6'8"?
Yeah.
Wow.
At one point, I was dating two doctors named Steven. Like one with a V.
So how do you keep that fucking straight, Kim? I'm dying. How did you meet them? On apps or in person?
On apps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you be out in the world.
I be out in the world, and it's like, it's so interesting because I have this interesting lived experience where like, I know I'm like cute and adorable and stuff, but like people will still tell me they find me intimidating.
I think you're very friendly.
I'm very friendly. But what I think, like, even people who have like just gotten to know me, or like even strangers, will be like, when you're quiet, like I'm kind of afraid to know what you're thinking.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what the vibe is, but it just is, and I've been told this so much. So it's like, in real life, it's like as a skater, as a photographer, as like a photographer who is honestly given the privilege to be a socialite. Like I know a lot of comedy photographers don't always like get invited to parties like I do, like, or be friends with their clients.
Wait, I need to know how each man was dismissed from the harem.
Okay, so
I need height, occupation, reason for dismissal.
Well, it's
and you don't have to say names or anything. Okay,
one of them, Brazilian. He was like in real estate.
Okay.
He was not political.
Okay. Yeah. That not being political is just strange because I'm like, politics affects us all.
Like, baby, you don't do politics. Politics about to do you.
Yeah, truly.
Like, seriously.
Truly. And also, before you go to the second one, Spencer Pratt, before he lost, had a AI fucking generated billboard that said, if dogs could vote, they would vote for Spencer Pratt. I looked at Clyde, my dog, and I was like, you lick your asshole. I don't care who you'd vote for. I had to pull you away from a dead bird because you wanted to play with it. If you could vote, I don't think you'd vote. What are you talking about? It was such a weird billboard that I was like, and somebody saw that and was like, yeah, I'm going to vote for Spencer. Anyway, second man.
Oh, I don't even like want to fully go down on, but it was like a lot of, It was funny because, like, initially I would kind of sniff out if they were moderate. And I would, like, kind of poke and prod them even before I would let them into my harem. And this was, like, initially. So I'd be kind of, like, lax on it. And then I started having to ask, how do you feel about what's going on in Palestine? And, you know, sometimes they'd be like, oh, it's horrible. And I'm like, okay, great, come in the harem. And then I realize later why they say it's horrible. So then I started having to ask specific questions like, what about it is horrible? Who do you care about?
That is wild to be like, oh, it's horrible. Then you're like, got it. But then you're like, oh, which way do you think is horrible? Who do you think is horrible?
These are clarifying questions that were very important. Back to the triathlete. So he was like, he came in hot being like, casual, I have to focus on this like world championship, whatever. I took him to a friend's party. He met a bunch of people there. One of the people at the party actually asked me out on a date.
Oh.
And I told him later.
Damn, whatever you're putting out is like really fucking incredible. I have never gone anywhere with one man and had another man be like, hey, I want in. Like, that's fun. You're living. That's nice. Okay, so another guy asked you out.
I'm so tired, Nicole.
I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it.
So I told the triathlete, I was like, so remember, I'll say his name was Sam. Remember Sam? Like, he actually asked me out on a date. And the triathlete, holding my hand, we were walking down the street. He like turns to me real quick and he was like, well, too bad. And I said, too bad? what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I'm here. And I was just like, aren't we casual?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, okay, in this scenario, like, you can't go on this date. I was like,
Interesting.
got it. So the triathlete is competitive. Weird. I had no idea that would happen.
Well, that's interesting because it seems like that man wanted to be casual until you were like, it's like when a married couple is like, when the husband goes, I want to be open. And the wife goes, great, let's be open. I'll be fucking too. And then she's like slaying and he's not. And he's like, actually, I want to close it. This isn't fair. It's like, I want it casual until the casual came to you. And then he was like, nah, I'm here. You know what I mean?
This happened a few times in the harem.
I think men don't. I've talked about this before. They don't actually want to be casual. They just don't want the responsibilities of a girlfriend, but they want you to be their girlfriend.
Another crazy thing that happens. So some of these men are like, okay, I'm good. Like, I'm going to go. Like, I can't give you what you need. I know you want marriage. Like, there was a guy I was dating. He was like an international muralist, really talented artist. He would like pout sometimes looking at me. And he would just, I would be like,
pout?
Literally pout.
Be like,
yes, exactly like that. And I was like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? He's like, I just can't give you what you need. And I was like, okay.
mm-hmm.
So part ways, whatever. 2 years of not speaking to each other. The last text message chat was actually me to him.
Uh-huh.
He reaches out and is just like, hey, like basically like, hey, you want to like start things up again?
Mm-hmm.
This actually happened with my 7-year. This happened with like another man I was seeing, also 2 years, very strange, reached out. He was like poly, and he was just like, hey, like, I miss you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, all right, guys, like, I really, I struggle with the fact that, like, I'm an incredible, amazing person. I'm very valuable, but sometimes the people I pick don't see that, or they do.
Mm-hmm.
They leave.
And then
they come back.
Yeah. Yeah. And to me, I dated someone for a year-ish, 2 years, whatever. And then like he was reaching out. And then I saw something online that was like, a ghost is who comes back. A ghost is still a ghost. And I was like, he's not like dead, but I mean, like the relationship is dead. He is a ghost. Why do I want to be haunted? Don't answer.
He is haunting. Yeah, it's haunting you.
We should take a break. Have you ever looked at a photo of yourself and noticed a little something about your smile that you wanted to fix? Maybe a tooth shifted over the years, or you have a gap that you're feeling a little self-conscious about? Smile Set is how that someday finally happens. Smile Set can straighten your smile for under $1,800. That's less than half of the cost of traditional braces, and it's all done at home. The process is incredibly easy. You start with an at-home impression kit, and your aligner ships straight to you. Your progress is monitored remotely through the Smile Set app with check-ins available whenever you need them. It is a professional-grade solution without the professional-grade markup. They even have options that fit around your life, including nighttime-only aligners. That means you can straighten your teeth while you sleep. And monthly payment plans start at just $89. They have helped over 2 million smiles with this technology. And they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee after starting treatment. Gotta say, being a teen with metal braces was dramatic. And it's wild that with Smile Set, you can just use their nighttime-only aligners to straighten your teeth right while you sleep. I would have loved to have done this. Listeners of my show can get an additional 35% discount when they go to smileset.com/dateme. With this discount, you can get the smile of your dreams for under $1,300. Go to smileset.com/dateme to get started. Smileset.com/dateme. Self-care is important, but it's easy to forget how important our vision is for our health. Buying glasses and getting eye exams used to feel like such an overpriced, complicated hassle. You'd go to one place for the exam and then a completely different place to buy the frames. Well, Warby Parker completely streamlines the whole process. They have over 300 retail stores across the US, so you can get your eye exam and pick out your frames all in one spot. It's truly a one-stop shop for exams, glasses, contacts, and sunglasses. They also take many major eye insurance plans. They automatically apply your benefits at checkout. And even if you're out of network, they handle the paperwork for you. Their prescription glasses start at just $95, which includes anti-reflective, scratch-resistant, and UV protective coatings. Plus, for every pair sold, they distribute a pair to someone in need through their Buy a Pair, Give a Pair program. The nice man in my life has a couple pairs of Warby Parker glasses, and they look so handsome on him. Ugh, what a dream. Right now, buy one pair of glasses and get 20% off any additional pairs at warbyparker.com/dateme. That's 20% off any additional pairs when you purchase one pair at warbyparker.com/dateme. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. You guys, I have so many incredibly talented creative friends in comedy and entertainment who are always launching a new side hustle like podcast and passion projects. And whenever they're trying to figure out how to get their businesses off the ground, they use Squarespace. It's amazing because of their cutting-edge design tools. You don't need to be a tech genius or know how to code. You can just choose from a massive library of professionally designed website templates. It's all intuitive drag and drop editing, so you can make your brand look absolutely gorgeous with zero web design experience. And if you want to actually make money from your hustle, Squarespace gives you everything you need to offer services and get paid all in one place. You can streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling, send professional invoices, and accept online payments seamlessly. Head to squarespace.com/dateme for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code DATEME to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. How would you help a friend that was like recently single and doesn't have very many photos on their dating app? Like, what are the pictures that you would take?
Oh, just them having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Ones where they're like out. Because like me personally, like when I'm swiping through someone's pictures, I'm just like, why are these all in your car? Like,
That's
why
really
are
funny.
they like up clearly in your apartment? Go outside. Like, you know, sometimes I'm like, if your smile doesn't reach your eyes, that's a little scary. Yeah. So just make sure the smile reaches your eyes, you guys. Maybe this is just for men. I don't know.
Maybe it's just for what?
This advice is for men.
Well, yeah, men don't like to smile. And I'm like, I don't know, have a nice time.
It's so strange, like they want to be mysterious, but then, I don't know. Yeah, just like make sure you're like in different settings. Like I actually recently got hired to do a full shoot with a man who wanted pictures for his Hinge profile.
Oh.
So we shot portraits with him with this like watch collection in his garden. Like, you know, we want to show his interests, right?
I really like that.
And also that he goes outside.
Yes. Also, I like how thoughtful it is to be like, because I think initially somebody might look at it and be like, nerd, a watch collection or whatever. But to me, I'm like, oh, that's like your interest. You want me to know that you are into watches and that you garden.
Yeah.
And I think that's very sweet.
Yes. Like another thing I pay attention to is like, who's taking the picture?
Oh.
Because like if it's a bunch of selfies, I'm like, do you have friends?
Do you have a friend?
Do you have friends? You know?
What's, besides just being in your car or being in your living room, what's another red flag of a dating profile picture?
Mirror picture in like a store, like a retail store.
Oh.
You know, like you're in a dressing room and I'm like, okay, this is the outfit. Did you buy it? Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes, that's deeply funny to me. So did you get it?
Yeah, like some people like want to like come off as stylish, right? And they like take these pictures like that. And I'm just like, but did you buy it though?
This is funny. I think take it a step further. If you bought it, do another selfie in your house and then do like another selfie, but like when you're like out in it. I think that's actually deeply, deeply funny. See, like, that wouldn't be a red flag, but just
No.
the, like, mirror selfie is a red flag.
Yeah, like, I saw a profile where every prompt, the answer was blueberries. And I was like, that's funny.
That is pretty funny.
It's just silly.
But imagine you meet them and it's just Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And she's like, I am a blueberry. I just need some help. Kim, tell me, how did you get into photography? Because I think you are one of the most dynamic photographers. Because whenever I get what are they called? Proofs?
Mm-hmm.
I get the proofs and then you go, I'll touch them up. Proof to touch up. To me, there's very little difference because the proof is so good.
Aww.
Like, I think you're incredible at lighting, and I think you figure out dynamic ways to shoot people. Like, in my book, there's some shots from, like, below, which is, to me, I'm like, oh, I would never ask somebody to do that, but, like, I trusted you. But the way, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes, I don't know, from you, I've learned I don't have unflattering angles.
At all.
I learned that, like, every bit of me is really beautiful. And I feel like you gave me a lot of space to, like, I mean, I'm wearing bikinis. I changed in front of you. We did a shoot where I'm wearing overalls with nothing underneath. Like, how did you get into photography? That is my main question.
I don't know. I was just, like, always obsessed with people. And, like, I think my memory kind of gets shot sometimes. So I was always taking pictures because I wanted to remember stuff. But, I mean, I started out as a band photographer. I worked at a porter studio photographing toddlers. But when I first moved to LA, I had no friends. I was like, oh, I want to figure out how to be around people without knowing anybody. Like, sure, you go to a movie, everyone can laugh at the screen, have a shared experience, have fun. But I think some of the comedians at comedy shows, like, I actually just started going to those because I was like, this is a fun way to be around people. They saw me around and were like, why do you look familiar? And it was like literally because I was like a lamp, like in a green room, I think, every time. Yeah, they started asking me to do headshots because they're up for commercial gigs. And it just, I don't know, I think that's what's so crazy about you and I is, like, I remember asking you to do a free shoot. Like, we did, like, trade. So I just, like, thought you were so cool. And I was just like, I want to photograph her so bad. And, like, it's crazy watching, like, everyone's careers just, like, blossom and just, like, scale up on an insane level. It's been pretty cool. But, yeah, your book, like, that was like a huge, like, when you first asked me, I just thought it was the cover.
Nope.
I didn't know it was going to be a whole book.
It's one, a whole book. Two, I think we drove out to Palm Springs.
We certainly did.
We drove out. Yeah, we went to Palm Springs, stayed at the Parker Palm Hotel in a really nice bungalow. We went to that dirt bike place where we were like, can we take pictures? And they were like, only if they're not professional. Or no, they went, are they professional? I said, yes. And they went, no. And I went, then they're not? And they said, no. And then we just, like, got on the display bike.
On the way out.
Yep. And then we ran across the street.
You sat on a rock.
And then we went to the Paul
Smith Mall.
Yes, where they were like, looks like a professional camera. And we were like, it's not? So then I think the wall is so far away.
It's so far away in the background.
And it's like, I wrote the book, so I don't look at it constantly. But, like, looking at the pictures.
We also have the book by Kim, if you want to flip through it and show off, do a little show and tell for the viewers.
Okay.
And just describe it for the listeners.
Yes. The reason why the book is called The Fat Girl's Guide to Being #brave and Not a Dejected Melancholy Down in the Dumps with a Fat Girl in a Bikini is because I originally wanted to name it The Fat Girl's Guide to Being #brave and Not Suicidal. And they were like, and to their credit, they were like, oh, we don't want anyone to have this, like, misconstrued as, like, you're making fun of suicide. And I was like, got it. I'll now have the longest title in the history of titles. This is funny. This is it's just a penis top that I found on Doll's Kill that I had to like, what is the term? Jerry rig? That sounds like a slur.
I don't like it.
I didn't like it either.
No.
I had to rig it. I had to rig it so it fit me.
You put it on your body.
I figured out how to put it on my body.
Please.
I don't know if this was like kismet to you, but like it felt like, because we would go out, I would have a bag of bikinis and wigs.
Wigs.
And
the wig bag.
And we would just drive. And this is in the arts district, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a mural in the arts district that was like black and white, like neon drips. And then the bathing suit that goes with it, like really kind of corresponds with it. And it felt like you would point something out, but I would just magically have the thing.
Yes.
It really, I don't know. It was one of the hardest but easiest things I've ever done. And like you made it so easy to like have fun.
I think because we're both just so go with the flow, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
But like literally ready for anything.
Mm-hmm.
We shot that book guerrilla style.
We really did. So guerrilla style that I didn't shave my armpits in some of these pictures.
Who gives a shit? I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah,
this is what we were just talking about when we ran across a highway. We ran across the highway in Palm Springs in the desert to get that shot. And I remember someone was driving past and they like honked and yelled. But then I was like, you know what? I would have too. There was just a fat lady just in a flame bikini, just jauntily running across the street with this smaller lady following her with a camera.
No, I kept joking like if we did a crime, everyone could easily point us out.
Yes.
We were such an iconic, like, standout duo everywhere we went. Like, everyone stared. Because we're so fucking cute, too.
We're adorable.
Yeah.
There was another one that really got me good. Where is it? Oh, yeah. This is me on the... I can't remember the name of the place, but their ATVs are so small. But they were definitely like, please do not shoot here. And we said, okay, and then did it.
You know, I literally like looked at you, you looked at me, and my eyes darted at it. And then we just like went for it. We didn't even say anything to each other. Like you literally just stood on it. I had a full like light that I like lit you with in broad daylight.
Did. And it's really wild how quickly you set things up. Also, the caption for this is so dumb. Ahoy, friends, I'm about to show off my hashtag bravery by sitting on this kid-size ATV and snapping it in half to make it 2 separate motorcycles. Not sorry about the damage, just being hashtag brave here. Also, hashtag Galfieri. I cannot believe someone read this and said, publish it. I'm sitting in a shopping cart.
I know. I actually had Mars print like that one out because I was just like, we have to talk about
that one. I think that was maybe we stopped to pee at like a Ralph's.
Yes.
And then I was like,
or Vaughn's.
Or Vaughn's. And I think I looked at a shopping cart and I go, Kim, should I get in the shopping cart? And you were like, yeah.
Yeah, duh. Like what? Absolutely.
And then this says, hashtag bravery doesn't know where or when it needs to be rolled in. And then the other picture of me in the shopping cart says, hashtag bravery is squatting a big body in a shopping cart while an old lady drives past staring at you, which is what happened.
Oh, also, there was definitely like, so, you know, Palm Springs is like a gay mecca, but
yes,
like drug heavy. And I remember there's like 2 older white gay men with their cars like parked next to each other, and they were definitely like doing like a drug deal.
Yes. Oh my God.
At the same time, you were sitting in a shopping cart.
And then one of them was probably like, am I high or is that bitch in a shopping cart? Wait, Kim, I thank you so much for shooting this because I had a striped bathing suit and I was like, I want to look like the Hamburglar, but I don't have a hat. So I made a hat out of paper.
Yeah.
I think it was
background paper.
Yes.
And we were both like trying to figure out how to
and
cut it and then tape it together. We literally made a hat in like 10 minutes.
All for the caption, sorry, Hamburglar, you can't steal #bravery.
Well, because throughout the book, there's moments when you're not brave.
Yes.
And that's when you're wearing a one piece or a muumuu.
Yes. Yes. Kim, I really need to thank you for being a part of this. I took a stock photo of a white woman and I said, this is a lady I don't know. She's in the book in case you needed a break from the #bravery and fatness. This woman deserves to be in a bikini, but she's not #brave or fat. She's just exercising her right to be a thin, happy woman. If you flip the page, we get right back to the #bravery.
No, seriously, when Mars was like, hey, like, I'd like to outfit the studio with like pictures from the book. I was going through the book and just like, one, I was like, damn, these pictures slap. I was like, well, we did a great job with these pictures.
We really did.
I was really impressed with us looking through the book again. And then another thing is I was just like laughing at how ridiculous this book is.
It really is.
Yes.
We went to Santa Monica, the Santa Monica Pier, and there was like a shark, like not roller coaster, but like a kid's.
It was like a teacup sort of situation.
And that's me in it. And I remember asking the kid, I was like, oh, can we take a picture in it? He went, yeah. He was like so mad about it. And it's a very, very.
And I fully had I had my lighting equipment with me. So I was like putting like light on you everywhere we were in public. It was like such a spectacle.
It really was. And I love it. Oh, yeah. We went to a construction site. Did we get yelled at that construction site?
Something did happen.
Something did happen, and I don't remember what. But I was wearing a gold lame bikini, and I was like, sorry. I'm sorry.
You actually wrote about it in the book at the end.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. Something not so amazing happened.
Oh, wait. Did a man touch my butt or something?
He did.
Oh, yeah.
That was strange.
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it either. It was not ideal. But yeah, I think we should have like a re-release party or something for this book because
we should.
It came out the first week of the pandemic, March 2020. Can we talk about this for a second?
That is wild that it came out March 2020 where it was like, get outside in a bikini. Just kidding. Stay inside. Stay inside.
No, seriously. It was like, I think you pulled up to my house and you cracked your window down just slightly. And the book you're holding is what you slipped through the crack. And I took it. And the next day was lockdown.
Really?
And then for a week, I had to watch you go on tour, press tour for this book.
On Zoom.
On Zoom from your living room. Like Conan, Seth Meyers. I was just like, wow, what a time to release a book of Nicole Byer in 100 bikinis.
I know. I
that's
know.
what everyone needs.
I got into a dumpster for a picture.
Yes.
And I had to promote it from my living room.
Yes.
But you've also taken so many. Wait, have you done like weddings or couples or anything?
I have. I've done over 100 weddings. I love weddings. The only ones I do now are of comedians.
Okay, fair.
It's very niche.
Fair. But I also get it because I don't want to be like normal people, but like, I don't know. Normal people sometimes don't know how to have fun. How do you, when you were doing non-comedian weddings, how would you get them to like relax, act like they love their spouse?
Oh, I mean, it's any shoot is the same for me. I want everyone to act as much as themselves as possible. Mm-hmm. And in psychology, there's something called self-touch. I feel like this is one of the very first things I've ever said to you when we're taking pictures is, there's a way to ground yourself. So for me, it's like touch your hair, put your hands in your pockets. Everyone has their own way of doing that in their own like level or degree. I've like told someone touch your ear and they were like this? And I was just like, okay, for anyone who can't see, it's like I literally took my right hand, reached over the top of my head, touched my left ear. And I was like, yeah, just like that.
Just
because everyone's got their own way.
Yes. Yeah. But I do like that you weren't like, no, just touch your ear. I like that you were like, yeah, just like that. Because that also makes someone feel comfortable that they're like, oh, I wasn't wrong.
Yeah. And also it's like, if you're awkward, like, be awkward. That's who you are, please. So, like, I always encourage people just to be themselves. It's all I want, really.
I like that. Because it's like you can't be anybody else. I have done shoots where they're like, get looser, get loose. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a model. I do comedy. I gave you what I thought, like you said you want it sexy. That's what I thought sexy was.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're taking photos and someone's trying to look sexy, but it's not sexy, what does that look like?
Oh, they're in their head. It's like just like very stiff, not sexy. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like some people have like a lip purse. They'll be like, or like they have their own like blue steel. And I'm just like, you're not like this all the time.
Mine is a half open mouth. You know that?
You didn't really do it that much.
It's because
in the book.
Because I know what it looks like on me and it's not sexy. Because I've seen it in magazines where I'm like, oh, kind of hot. But then I've seen people like on Instagram and like, oh, girl, close it. Just close it.
Or it's like the tongue on the back of the teeth. I've seen people like sound like, so there's not a gap, which I think is like fascinating. That? A little further back. Like, I've actually never done it myself. Yes.
I sometimes go.
Yeah, no, that's cute, like sticking your tongue out. But yeah, like, people who don't have the ability to be like alluring with their eyes or like even connect with the camera. Because when I look at portraits too, sometimes it's like I'll pay attention to if the subject is looking at the camera or the person behind it.
Oh.
And if there's a connection.
Interesting.
Yes. Like looking through our pictures, I was like overcome with emotion, not to be cheesy, but I was just like, oh, me and Nicole really connected.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Shooting this book. Like,
I trusted you wholeheartedly in a way that I don't really trust a lot of people. But
you were so sexy too.
Thank you.
And like you knew it. Like, which helped a lot.
There are some bikinis from that book that I simply cannot get rid of, but it got to the point where I was like, I have too many. I have far too many bathing suits.
Did you make a quilt? Oh, like a beach blanket would have been crazy.
I'm really devastated.
I'm so sorry, babes.
It's okay. That would have been so fucking fierce.
I mean, you still can.
Well,
you sew now.
I do sew, but I did get rid of so many. Well, maybe I could do it because I have a lot of tops now that don't fit because the titties.
The titties?
The titties have gone.
The things are less thangin'?
They're less.
Oh.
So maybe I'll make whatever.
Coasters? I don't know.
No. We have to take another break. Listen, summer adds up fast. Between trips, dinners, I was wondering if I was getting the most out of my money. Traditional banks love to gatekeep rewards and pile on hidden fees unless you keep a massive balance. It's ridiculous. I need to tip you off to Chime. They offer the most rewarding fee-free banking out there. Absolutely no overdraft fees, no monthly fees, and no minimum balance fees. The stacked benefits are incredible. You get 5% cash back with the Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. You build your credit through everyday spending with no credit check. You grow your money faster with a savings rate that's 9 times the national average. And if you're ever in a pinch, Spot Me lets you overdraft up to $200 totally fee-free. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free with America's #1 choice in banking. Head to chime.com/dateme. That is chime.com/dateme. Sign up now. It only takes a few minutes. Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services and Chime card provided by Chime's bank partners. Qualifying direct deposits required. Terms and limits apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. I pay all of my guests to be on this show, but sometimes they request to donate their fee instead. And do you know the #1 place they ask to donate to? Planned Parenthood. And for good reason. These health centers provide essential sexual and reproductive health care to people who need it the most. They're out there every single day offering affordable birth control, life-saving cancer screenings, and STI testing so people can safely take care of their bodies and plan their futures on their own terms. But right now, there is a push in Congress to extend the defunding of Planned Parenthood permanently. And we talk a lot about how messy dating is, but you know what makes dating infinitely harder and way more stressful for everyone? Shutting down access to this exact kind of care. But Planned Parenthood is absolutely not backing down. They're still showing up for their patients every single day, making sure everyone can get the life-saving and life-changing sexual and reproductive health care they need. Planned Parenthood needs your help in this fight right now. No matter the size, your donation makes a real difference to protect access to care and push back against the members of Congress trying to shut these centers down. Don't let them get away with this. Go to PlannedParenthood.org/defend and give today. I'm heading to San Diego for a wedding this year, and I can't wait to sit by the ocean, soak up the sun, and celebrate love. I'm bringing the nice man in my life, and we're traveling with a few friends to make it a whole vacation. When we travel, we know that booking a stay on Airbnb just makes for a better trip. It's so fun to look at all the cool, unique homes available, and we found this amazing, huge house right across from the beach. It has 5 bedrooms, a massive backyard with a private pool, a hot tub, and a built-in barbecue. It gives us way more space and more privacy than we could get anywhere else. It has a nice big kitchen, so nobody will have to bump booties while we're all trying to make our morning coffee at the exact same time. This place even has a karaoke machine, and I can't wait to scream sing both parts of Take Me or Leave Me from Rent. I'm so excited for this trip. When you are planning your next getaway, do yourself a favor and check out Airbnb. You can find a unique place that will elevate your entire trip. Go see what's out there and book a space that makes your trip unforgettable. I played a fun game with that nice man in my life because I saw it on the internet. It was an interracial couple, and the black one made a slideshow of black people she thought he should know, and he made a slideshow of white people he thought she should know. So we did it. I made mine too hard.
Well, define too hard. Who was on it?
Trina. Hold on, I could probably...
Yeah, that is slightly hard. Like, I
Trina.
feel like Lil' Kim would be recognized more over Trina.
Yeah, I should have gone a little nicer. His was a little. I didn't know the political people. I was like, who are these people?
Yeah.
And then, do you know Ayn Rand? I didn't know that person.
Ayn Rand?
Ayn Rand?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know what she looks like, but she wrote Atlas Shrugged.
I thought Ayn Rand was a man.
Oh, maybe it is a man. I like how I don't know, but
wait,
it's like,
maybe I thought it was a woman. I thought it was whatever they aren't. I had Remy Ma. He didn't know Remy Ma. Trina didn't know Trina.
Remy Ma.
Lil Mo. He didn't know Lil Mo. Lil Mama. He didn't know Lil Mama. Diana Ross. He didn't know Diana Ross.
Oh, not even by her legs?
No, but
What?
I did put an old picture of her up there. But like that's how I know Diana.
That would help.
And then I had a bonus whites, because she had a picture with Cher and Elton John. He got that right. And then I had Minnie Rippleton with her baby. The bonus was the baby, and that was Maya Rudolph. He got that because we had just talked about it. Casey and JoJo, he didn't get. Patti LaBelle, he didn't get. Monica, he didn't get. Lotto, he didn't get. Sexy Red, he didn't get. Doechii, he didn't get.
These are all musicians that I feel like...
Glorilla, he didn't get. Nita Long, he didn't get. Vanessa Williams, he didn't get. Mekhi Phifer, he didn't get. Sana Lathan, he didn't get. Morris Chestnut, he didn't get. Nicole, Warby Parker, and Boris Kojo, he didn't get. And then I put Kim Whitley and Jackie Harry back to back, who look just alike. He didn't even get Loretta Devine.
That's so tough, man.
He didn't get Shaka Khan.
Oh my.
He didn't get Mary J. Blige.
Oh my goodness.
So the next time we do it, I have to go a little easier on him.
If you do it again.
It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun.
Well, it's funny because you picked like a lot of like iconic like musicians. It's like, yeah, you hear the music, but sometimes you don't see what they look like. But these people are actually like known for their looks too.
Yes. Well, I thought about it. I was like, oh, everybody I picked musician-wise is somebody I like cut out of Vibe magazine and like had posted on my wall. And I was like, with Lil Mo, I was like, you don't know the hit Superwoman? He was like, I don't know. No. So then I played it and he was like, oh yeah, I do know it. But like, yeah, you're right. It's a lot of...
It's crazy. You know, I've been in relationships where like the other person was so shocked and like actually kind of angry I didn't get cultural references.
Oh.
And I was just like, I should stay in this relationship for 7 years.
That is tough. Where you're like, hindsight is 2020.
It's so 2020.
Where you're just like, this person would get mad at me over little things. Like, I am a late person. That nice man in my life said to me once, I was like, oh, you're probably so mad that I'm late all the time. He goes, no, you're not late for important things. He's like, we've never missed a flight. Like, things that are important to me, we get there on time. Dinner reservations, when it's important to me, we get there on time. He's like, your time for your things is so flexible in a way that I don't understand. But like, this is a thing that we're going to for you. So like, okay. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, as long as you like respect my time, it's fine. But other people I've dated have had a lot to say about my lateness. But here's the thing. Sometimes you have to be somewhere at 7, but at 6:45, the dishwasher needs to be loaded.
I know, right?
Do you have any advice for single people?
I mean, this is advice I would give myself,
Okay.
which is just figure out what you want
Mm-hmm.
and be firm about it. I think that's it.
I think that's nice advice. Figure
Yeah,
out what you want and be firm about it. Do you have cat eye on your nails?
I do.
I wonder if I took my medication today. I am bouncing allergies.
I also have this like effect on people. I'm very spacey, loopy, so it kind of rubs off on other people around me.
Are you on medication?
Not anymore. I was on Lexapro.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I was on Lexapro for a little bit, and I'm on it again because I have PMDD. Do you know what PMDD is?
Yeah, you've spoken about it on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Never
Sorry.
mind. Mars is like, let's not get into that again.
You can talk about it again.
My God.
Well, I learned that ADHD people, so like autistic and ADHD women,
Uh-huh.
can get what's the PMDD? It's perimenopause, right?
Mm-hmm.
They could get it 10 years before neurotypical women can.
Then-
And it has
then,
something
nice.
to do with how your brain processes serotonin.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I also learned for PMDD symptoms, and I don't know why scientifically it works, but I've tried it and it does work. So if you have extreme mood swings, do you have mood swings at all right before your period?
No, I just get really hungry and eat a lot.
I have intense mood swings, but Peptid AC and Allegra, that combination like makes you feel better. And I don't know why. It's something to do with like histamines or whatever, but I did it last month. I did it this month. And I was like with the Lexapro, like now the problem is I don't know when my period's coming.
Oh, I hate that.
Because like it used to be like, oh, I can count out the days. But now it's like, well, if I take it, I feel better. And I'm not having terrible mood swings. And now I'm just bleeding.
Will they or won't they, ovaries? Like, can you just
Honestly,
be regular?
take them from me. I don't want them. Take them. But every doctor I have said has said, no, it's really invasive surgery.
Historically, I've heard this so much. I had a friend who, like, I think for years was trying to get them out and just finally did. But it was like, you
It
had to
takes
jump
a
through
long
hoops.
time. It also throws you into early menopause. And I was like, I don't think I want to be hot and steaming because I already run hot. Anyway, we've really come to the end. Kim Newmoney, would you date me?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, the pause before. I was like,
Well-
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, no, okay. So, absolutely. Especially in my whole face.
Okay.
We would do petty crimes on the daily. If
You
it went-
are, I will say this. You are a good accomplice because you were quiet. You didn't ask questions. I would like look and you would go on it. My friend Poonam, another good accomplice.
love Poonam.
We went to England and I needed a shirt and we were in Primark and the line was so egregiously long for me to buy a $5 shirt. So I just put it on the floor and Poonam just said, okay. And then I was like, let's go. And she was like, I was like, shut up and let's go. So I made her an unwilling accomplice. Anyway. Oh, do you have anything you want to promote?
Ooh. What should I promote?
Book book Kim for photos.
Oh,
Yes. What's your website?
What a
How can people book
concept.
you?
Okay.
That's wild. I also was like, I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to see my photography work, where I specialize in people in comedy, so comedians, actors, directors, writers, authors, anyone in comedy, you can go to www.kimnewmoney.com. And if you want to see my skating, I'm actually repped by a stunt agent as a skater, which
Cool.
is crazy. You could just go to newmoney.forever on Instagram. And then I just kind of want to put it out there. So I have had one book published. I would like to publish a second book. So if there are any publishers out there that want to help me make a nice coffee table book of comedians, that'd be great.
My publisher was Andrews McNeil. I think so.
I like how you don't even know.
I don't read an email.
But like I want like
Andrews McNeil.
I want like a nice solid like Taschen style. Like
I want to
know?
figure out how to get that Taschen styled because that's what I wanted, and they were like, "That's going to be very expensive because Taschens are really expensive."
Well, we're expensive, Nicole.
We are expensive.
We are expensive.
How do I do that? Whatever.
We'll figure
I'll
it
have to
out.
figure it out, not on this podcast. We have to end it. Okay, so if you like this episode of Why Won't You Date Me, you can like it, you can follow it, you can rate it 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Also, you could tell a friend or recommend the show on Reddit. It actually really helps the show out. And if you write me something nasty hitting on me to whywontyoudatemepodcast@gmail.com, I will read it. This person writes, Dear Nicole, my sweet little Peppa Pig slut. Get ready for the porkin' of a lifetime. We hook up in the public bathroom at Chili's where I always leave my phone number. We immediately start banging in the public stall. You're back to the door with my 1 foot on the toilet. You asked me to talk dirty to you while I'm fucking you, so I start listing off every discontinued item on the Chili's menu by memory. Original chicken crispers, Shanghai wings, the Monterey chicken, and finally, nacho burger. With that meaty memory, okay, you missed the chicken Caesar pita, which was my absolute favorite meal there. With that meaty memory, we both orgasmed simultaneously so hard that we knocked the hinges off the door, collapsing half naked onto the tile floor. To both our surprise, we're not alone. The bathroom is filled with onlookers recording our post-coitus. Surprise! Our sexy act has gone viral. So much that they bring back the old Chili's menu in the honor of our epic fuck, calling it the sloppy second chance menu. Available for a limited time. From Joel Gonzalez. Him. Thank you, Joel. What a treat. That was lovely. I love Chili's.
What's the character limit?
Oh, I say keep it short, but like this, I would say this is a good length.
This wasn't size.
Too long. It wasn't too short. It really painted a picture. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Have you been to Chili's?
I have been to Chili's.
Have you been to the one in Encino?
No.
Hop in.
Okay, we're going.
Always a 30-minute wait.
We're going.
Food hot and fresh, delicious, delightful.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Goodbye. We have to go to Chili's now.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.